Hey guys, Greg Christensen here, Grandview Livestock. Hey, so I was explaining to you how these sheep and goats out here are eating like at 2 pounds per head per day. Some of you are like, wow man, that's really eating a lot, but that's costing a lot and everything, and yeah, it costs a lot. I showed you how it's going to pay back. Let me show you something about feed intake that maybe most people don't understand. I didn't understand it for a while. But of course, you know, the more they eat, the more they gain. That's given. And it's actually not a 1-to-1 ratio. It's more than that, because here's what happens. You got a kid out there, let's say he's eating 1.5 pounds per head per day. Whatever feed you got out there. It's costing 15 cents a pound. So that's costing 22.5 cents per head per day to feed that kid. Could be a sheep, could be whatever, but you got, let's just say 1/2 pound of that feed is going to go just to maintain his body weight, just keep that kid alive, his body functions. That's going to happen before he ever gains an ounce. You see? So he's eating 1.5 pounds or 1/2 pound, let's say, that's going to maintenance, we call it. That's a pound that's actually going to put weight on that kid. That's a pound of that feed that's going to put weight on that kid, right? Okay, so let's just say that he's going to take 10 pounds of feed to gain 1 pound, 10-to-1 ratio feed to gain. And so his feed to gain ratio is 10-to-1. So it's going to cost you $2.25 to put a pound of gain on that kid or lamb. Okay. Well, now, for instance, you take him to the sale, what's that extra pound going to bring you? Well, 4 something probably. So you probably double your money, $4.50. You might double your money on that pound of gain you just put on that kid. But what if they eat 2 pounds head per day? Well, it just takes the same maintenance. Still just takes 1/2 pound to keep that kid alive, just for maintenance. So you got 1.5 pounds that's going to go to gain now. Well, that kid's going to gain faster than this one, right? So, as you can see, if we said he had a 10-to-1 gain ratio, this one might actually do better than that, because now he's already taken care of his maintenance. All this extra is going to gain. He may have more like an 8-to-1. Let's just say it's a 10-to-1, and now he's going to gain more per head per day also, because more of this is going to go towards gain. So if this one gained 1/10 of a pound, we might expect this one to gain 0.15 pounds per head per day, 1/1500. Okay, so you can see he's going to actually double. You're not putting double the feed into him. This is a 1.5, and this one's eating 2 pounds. But he's going to actually gain, twice as much as this kid here, because he's already taken care of his maintenance. So this kid's going to gain faster, and he's going to do it actually on less feed per pound of gain. So that's why I say, hey, let him eat. The more the better. Some people say, oh, well, they eat too much of that feed. I don't like it. They eat too much. There's a few instances where you don't want to get the kids too big, and you're waiting on a better market. Yeah, just don't feed them as much. Put them on some less quality forage. There's ways of doing that. But when it comes time to feed them, and you're wanting to put the weight on them, pick a feed they like, pick a feed they'll eat. So does that make sense? Hey, y'all have a good evening.